The following program contains views that are not those of WVTC, iNetworks Communications, their subsidiaries, affiliates, or financial supporters.
Winning victory through Christ. WVTC Allsip Chicago. The fall and winter fashion seasons are upon us. Tyme Underground Furs have every coat you need to be unique and stand out in the crowd. From furs, minks, leather, suede, vests with the fur, blue jean jackets with fur, cashmere, and wool coats, with over 350 coats to choose from. Rarely will you see two of the same coat. Quality coats and excellent customer service is first and foremost. Our entire inventory is wholesale priced. You never pay full price. Every coat is 25% or more less than any other store that sells fur coats. Why pay retail when you can buy the same coat for wholesale and save hundreds of dollars? Tyme Underground Furs also sells to other stores at wholesale prices. We also have very nice pre-owned, slightly worn furs. We lease our coats for all types of events and have 30-day layaway only. The mission is to take the coats out of our store and put them in your closet or store. Wearing a mink or unique coat transforms you to the best version of yourself, and everyone wants a fur coat. Tyme Underground Furs is here to make that happen. We do appointments only. Tyme Underground Furs, located in River Oaks Mall in Calumet City, 708-252-1434. That's 708-252-1434. Or check out our website at www.tymeundergroundfurs.com. It's time to purchase a fur from Tyme Underground Furs.
Hey, welcome to Living a Healthy Lifestyle for Life. I am your host, Tyme, aka the Stomach Doctor, where we eat to live and not live to eat. Oh wow, I couldn't wait to get back here today to talk to you all. First, shouts out to WVTC for continuing to be extraordinary day in, day out. Okay, gang, did we improve ourselves from last week? Or we still sitting around like a statue? Did we do something different? Did we think different? Did we do different? Did we leave small-minded people alone? Did we move ourselves into the arena of unlimited possibilities? Did we get around people who know more than us? Have you started reading books? Have you started developing a better sleeping pattern? Have you started eating healthy? Have you started exercising? See, all these things take you to the next level. If you ain't doing none of these things that I just mentioned and more, you're not going to the next level. You're not making progress. You're just standing still like a pawn, or you even degressing. You're even going backwards. Most people do go backwards. That's why most of us wither rather than blossom. Because we don't do anything different. We don't try anything different. See, only time that you are actually living is when you are out the comfort zone. Whatever you are doing and you're in the comfort zone, you're not living, you're only existing. So you must remember that. See, you have to force yourself to do different things. You have to force yourself to read books. Then after a while, it'll be easy. See, you have to work on the uncomfortable so long that it will bow down to you, or it will be your norm. See, the uncomfortable is my norm. I live in the uncomfortable. I'm always doing uncomfortable things. I'm always challenging myself. I just don't be laying over, just cooling out, or just doing what's easy. No, I'm always the project I'm on now, and I'm even thinking about another project. How I'm gonna run the project. It's just like the project. I decided I'm not taking cash. The way things is now, I'm not taking cash. It's credit cards and debit cards. I don't want no cash in my possession because people get ideas, and it's coming around to that season. So all these little things that what I call is being conscious. You have to be conscious of your surroundings. You have to be conscious of what you say. You want to be conscious of who you hang out with. All this stuff is extremely important. You want to be conscious of who you building a relationship with. You just don't want to do things just to be doing things. When you be doing all that stuff, you are existing. See, all this stuff, consciousness, discipline, consistency, all this stuff takes discipline. Exercising, eating healthy, reading, it takes discipline, and it's a process. We don't never want to put ourselves uncomfortable. We don't want to go into the unknown. We want to stay where it's familiar. You know, sometimes your resilience lead you into a bad situation or a failure. That happened to me with a couple of projects, but I didn't run back to the familiar, and that's what most people do. As soon as it's something, I don't like to use the word failure, but as soon as something don't work out right, we run back to where it's familiar at. You know, where I know people, I know this situation gonna work. You know, but you have no idea when you doing that, you are running back to the land of the dead. Because if if you are living in the comfort zone, you are living in the cemetery. You you are just if you living in the comfort zone, I'm sorry, you are good as dead. Because the comfort zone, all you do is exist. That's easy to wake up and run the same pattern every day. But when you start trying to switch up your pattern and you start making people like can't figure you out, now you on something different. When you start being unpredictable, now you on something different. You know, you thinking out the box. You doing, you got out the box habits. You know, you ain't eating bad no more, or you trying to eat better. Or you trying you at the gym at least twice a week. You like, okay, in 3 weeks I'm gonna come up to 3 days a week. You trying. You know, now ain't nothing wrong with making that type of stuff repetition because that type of repetition moves you forward. But the type of repetition that don't move you forward, coming home every day doing the same thing, going to work the same way, eating the same bad food every day. That's repetition. That's bad repetition. That don't move you forward. That moves you backwards. I always say you do not want to be eating medicine for food. You want to eat food for medicine. And unfortunately, it's a lot of people that's eating food for medicine. It's fortunate to say, but that all that can change. But if you ain't doing it yet, you got to change your habits because you will be one of those. You will be doing that. I know you're thinking in your mind it won't never happen to you. No, that's the wrong way to think. That's why, like, I talk about my father. He got all type of things. 90, still living, still got the same sound mind, but he got the diabetes, the high blood pressure, the bad heart, you name it, he got it. And a lot of my other brothers, they got it, like 3, 4 of them. But it's in me too, but it's suppressed. So what's keeping it suppressed is my healthy lifestyle. But I guarantee you, if I stop living healthy, it will spring into action. I'm gonna start having high blood pressure and diabetes and heart disease. Hey, it happens like that. But my healthy lifestyle keeps suppressed. So prostate, I got a couple brothers got that. My father had that. So, but what I'm trying to say is living healthy. It's a lifetime of benefits, and that's something you want to explore. It's just everything just good. When you live healthy, I always talk about it. The thinking change, your reality change, your habits change, your decisions change. When you live healthy, you make hard decisions. See, hard decisions lead to easy life. Easy decisions lead to hard life. Easy decisions make you amateur. Hard decisions make you a pro. And another thing, you have to stop making hard decisions with your heart. See, you make hard decisions with your head. See, when you make hard decisions with your heart, then your emotions come into play. And you better believe me, and you know, if you just look back, when you make hard decisions with your heart, those don't work out right. You know, it's just like God. See, God talks to your head. He don't talk to your heart. They say he search your heart, but he talks to your head. You know, like the Abbot said, again, he ain't nothing but negative energy. You know, he not trying to steal your heart. He trying to steal your head by planting negative thoughts in your head. So that's something. Back to what I was saying earlier. That's where consciousness come in at. So and when you make certain decisions, you have to sit down. You can't be in a rush, and you can't go off other people's decisions, opinions, or beliefs. You know, if people tell you something, yeah, you can listen, and they may have good points. But at the end of the day, you got to make your own decision, not what someone else said, not what the preacher said, not what authority figures said. So these things you got to make with your head, not with your heart. Because if you're making with your heart, they're going to be the wrong decision. You know, because your emotions is in play. With your heart, your emotions in play. You know, man, I'm not going to give this person the money because this person ain't going to pay me back, or it's going to be a big old misunderstanding. This is how this person rolls. But then that's your head. With your heart, like, I'm going ahead give it to them because the person is good, and so what if you don't pay back? Or no. You have to make tough decisions. Tough decisions, remember, leads to an easy life. Easy decision leads to an easy life. I don't want an easy life. I want a tough life. I want to stand for something. And all those decisions and discipline, all that stuff come from your head. But the foundation is living healthy and exercising and reading and good sleep habits. I lay my foundation on that. And you need to try that if you ain't trying that. And it's a process. And I guarantee you, your reality will change. Your habits will change. You know, your patterns will change. See, your life ain't gonna change until your patterns change. See, most of us, we never change our patterns. You have to scramble your patterns up. Now, everything's gonna change. When you scramble your patterns up, you're gonna make better decisions. So you're not gonna be able to scramble your patterns up until you get better habits. I hope all this stuff I'm saying is like making sense. You know, if you just think about it, you know, you don't have to believe. You just think about it. You know, change your patterns, change your life. See, most of us got our life ain't going like you want it to because you have bad habits. You know, bad decisions come off of making bad habits. Because you got bad habits, you're not making strong decisions. So, like I said, that can change with no problem. But the foundation, again, I always go back to the eating healthy exercise because that's what that do. It just clicks some on in you. It give you confidence. You know, it give you courage. See, most of us don't have courage. See, a lot of times, most of us don't do things because we really don't believe we can do it. I'm telling you. But when you eat healthy and exercise, that's when that courage springs into action. So that's something we got to do, something you have to work on. I'm gonna go to a commercial and I'll be back in a minute.
The fall and winter fashion seasons are upon us. Tyme Underground Furs have every coat you need to be unique and stand out in the crowd. From furs, minks, leather, suede, vests with the fur, blue jean jackets with fur, cashmere, and wool coats, with over 350 coats to choose from. Rarely will you see two of the same coat. Quality coats and excellent customer service is first and foremost. Our entire inventory is wholesale priced. You never pay full price. Every coat is 25% or more less than any other store that sells fur coats. Why pay retail when you can buy the same coat for wholesale and save hundreds of dollars? Tyme Underground Furs also sells to other stores at wholesale prices. We also have very nice pre-owned, slightly worn furs. We lease our coats for all types of events and have 30-day layaway only. The mission is to take the coats out of our store and put them in your closet or store. Wearing a mink or unique coat transforms you to the best version of yourself, and everyone wants a fur coat. Tyme Underground Furs is here to make that happen. We do appointments only. Tyme Underground Furs, located in River Oaks Mall in Calumet City, 708-252-1434. That's 708-252-1434. Or check out our website at www.tymeundergroundfurs.com. It's time to purchase a fur from Tyme Underground Furs.
But yes, you have to continue to be disciplined. And just like me, use me for example. When I start things, project, you want it to be hard. See, like when you start a business, you got to start a business that ain't nobody, too many people doing. If you start a business that everybody's got that business, the competition is more. You know, you won't make much as money. It just go like that. You start a restaurant, it's 2,000 restaurants. Like me, I'm starting this fur place. It ain't no more than 10 or 15 furs or companies in Illinois, if that many. You know, so that means I don't have a lot of competition. You know, but you know, I have to put the work in. You know, I have to continue to be knowledgeable with my furs and you know, good customer service. But it's not easy. You know, it's a hard project, but it ain't but like 10 or 15 of us. So like I say, remember I be saying, come on the other side and look at the people on the other side. That's a business where ain't too many people on that side. Well, you can start another business, you know, where ain't too many people is doing it. It's gonna be a little more difficult, but the reward is more greater. You know, if you just look at what I just said, if it's like between 10 and 15 stores with quality furs in Illinois, and that means hundreds and thousands of people buy furs every year in Illinois and around the world. And you know, I will ship the fur to you. So I don't have too much competition. And with me, by my inventory so big, I can sell to the other stores. So you know, I can go either way. I sell you a fur. I would lease them out, because you know it be all type of projects when people get fashion shows, events that they wear fur coats or they wear leather coats. I got furs, leathers, suede, cashmere, wool, so I can lease them out too. So if you want to start something, you want to start something where everybody ain't doing it, and you got an advantage. You got to put the work in. But once you put the work in, the advantage is great. I'm not selling pants. I ain't selling socks or a belt. You know. So when they come purchase from me, it's gonna be a nice amount each purchase. So that's what I want you to do. Stop. You know, whatever you want to do, make it big. You know, you got to be hard. You know, don't say it's too hard or ain't nobody gonna buy it. People buy it. It's just unfortunately people you know won't buy it. You know, and that's why I'm changing my environment. I'm changing friends because I gotta be around people that would spend that type of money. The people that I know, they ain't spending that type of money. They just ain't built like that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. They just ain't built like that. They mad haven't developed like that. And some people don't want it. Simple as that. Some people don't like furs. You know, some people may not like leather coats. I got all variety. I got vests, meats. You know, so I got whatever. If you come down there, you gonna find you a coat. I just really open it up. I had a young lady come down there today, and she was like, I like this one, I like this one, I like this one. She ended up didn't get anything. She's supposed to come back, but what I'm just saying, you're gonna see something down there that you like. And that's what I want you all to do. But you got to prime your mind. You got to prime your mind for success. And most of us, I'm priming our mind for success. Most of us prime our mind for 9 to 5. Let me get ready on Monday. And you're not even happy because you ain't at your purpose. You ain't reaching for your goals. You just going someplace making somebody else billions of dollars. And then when they get tired of you, they fire you and then fight you for your unemployment. That's just something to think about. So you start working on what you got to work on. And even if you come home, and I know most the job is designed to make you come home. When you come home, you too tired to get in to do anything, and that's what job's designed for. So you just come on, you just got just enough strength to eat and go to bed or take care of your kids or whatever. You don't have enough strength, but that's where that inner strength has to kick in. And see, let me open this up. The inner strength kicks in when you do exercise and eating healthy. That's your superpower. When you do that, that kicks in. Bam! You ain't tired no more when you come home. You like, I'm ready to start on my project. But you come home, you ain't eating healthy and exercising, you sluggish, and all you want to do is to scroll through Facebook and go on TikTok and get on the phone and fall asleep after you eat bad food. But what the eating healthy and exercise do, it kicks in. It's like a battery charger. Boom! Now you energize. You can start on a project. You can start like reading a page a day on a book. Start putting books down. People don't even pick books up. People don't even have books in their house. I carry a book everywhere I go. If I'm on the set, I got a book. We have a lot of downtime. I'm reading. I'm always trying to stay ahead of the game. I'm always learning. Some people say, "What you do for a living?" I learn. They're like, "No, what do you do for a living?" I learn. I always trying to learn something because that's how you get ahead. Because so many people ain't learning nothing. Yeah, because you ain't reading no book, you ain't learning nothing. If you ain't listening to no one smarter than you, if you ain't around no one smarter than you is not learning nothing. I'm telling you. So you can't stand up to a person like me or a person smarter than me in these little areas. That's how I'm able to relate to all type of people because I know a little bit about a lot of things, so I can hold certain conversations. So because one thing about rich people and healthy people, people with money, they like to be around smart people because they smart. They One thing about them, they ain't gonna be around no one who cannot help them go to another level, even with in their finances or in their head. They don't associate themselves with that. You got to get that same type of attitude. I do. I ain't messing with nobody like that. I just rather stay at home, which I do a lot. Or I'm reading, you know. Because see, I tell people all the time, until you change what's in your head, you will never change what's in your hand. It don't go like that. You have to get a new philosophy, a new way of thinking, self-reliance, you know. Get moving. But the foundation, once again, for the thousandth time, and I'm gonna keep saying for 10 more thousand times until you get into your subconscious mind, until it click, until you say, yes, time is right. I gotta start exercising and eating healthy. Until you doing that, you gonna stay stuck. I don't care if you work in a 6-figure job. Most people, I was talking to someone today, and the person was like, "Yeah, my husband makes $110,000 a year, and he's still broke." I said, "Yeah, I don't care if you make $1 million a year. If you don't have good spending habits, if you don't know how to hold your money, you'll never have money." See, God, I'm open. Let me. I'm gonna talk about this one week. I just gotta say something about this now. That people don't know and never been taught, especially about schools. That's why you got to self-learn, read books. See, it's never about a money thing. It's about your money blueprint. And people ask me all the time, "What's a blueprint?" A blueprint is how you see money. Do you see money just a tool? How do you spend money? How do you value money? What do you do with your money? That's your money blueprint. You know, so if your money blueprint for like spending and never saving, guess what? That's what you're gonna do. You're gonna always spend. That's why most marriages breaks up because most of the time they don't break up because of anything else. It may be, but the number one reason why people break up marriages, relationships, business partners, because the other person have a different blueprint. This person have a blueprint to save money, to invest it, and to make money. This person has a blueprint to go out and gamble, play lottery, scratch off, whatever all that garbage they pay, casinos, and spend the money. So therefore, they clash. So it's never about the money, it's about the blueprint. Gosh, I need to write that down. you know. See, we won't talk none of that. We would just talk to go to school, get a job, get a family, um, work 40 years and die. And that's what most people do. I hope you're not one of them. But if you are, it can change. But most people, how many people you may be one of them, been on your job 23 years and you're not in the best of health because the job gonna work you to death, stress you out, and beat your body up. And you trying your best to struggle to how many years, 30 years, whatever you got. Then they gonna give you a little funky gold watch, ain't real gold, and a little nasty cake and send you on your way. You hope to God they don't fight you for your social security. Wow. The little 401k you're gonna get, you think it's one number, it ain't that number, because number one, they're gonna tax you when you bring it out. Then number one B, they already tax you before you brought it in. And number one C, they they already like adding fees that they don't tell you about. So I mean, wow. I mean, jobs really just do your job. So it makes sense. Like me, I've been betting on myself all my life. If you get a copy of my book, I talked about that. By the time I get 65, it's gonna be like this, that, streams of income, whatever. I'm gonna continue to look like this. I'm gonna look better than this. I'm gonna be in better shape than this in 4 more years. Cause see, this is the concept I got. Poor people work. Rich people think. When I got that concept, I had that concept before I heard that. I'm like, I know I'm on the right track. Again, poor people work for money. Rich people think. They don't work for money. They think. And that's me. I was talking to someone. I always talking to people. And I'm like, they're like, yeah, you be really busy. No, I don't be busy. No, I work with my brain. I work with my toolbox. You know, yeah, I do this. Yeah, I be on TV shows sometimes. Yeah, I got the furs, but I got a million plus furs. Yes, but I'm not running around here with my head cut off. I'm just as smooth like I'm like an eagle on the perch. Man, I don't know where my time went, man. Uh, hey, man, I can't wait to get to y'all Tuesday. Cause this is some good stuff. I hope y'all is taking this stuff and using it. Just don't let it go in one ear, come out the other ear. Come on. We gotta get this thing together, y'all. Remember, you know the drill. God markets his kingdom through us. And we gotta stay focused. See, when you focus, you on fire. When you focus, you make your own decisions. So let's do this thing. Let's stay focused. And I see y'all next week. And hey, check out this commercial.
There's another person inside of you. A healthy person. A fit person screaming to get out. Tyme Fitness will help you find that fit person. Tyme Fitness clients eat to live, not live to eat. 95% of you dream of a flat stomach but have no clue on how to make that happen. Tyme Fitness is the master of making that stomach disappear. Want to look younger? Tyme Fitness. Isn't it time you take care of you? Contact us now for a free 2-pound protein powder meal replacement, 2 free guest passes, 1-time free Tyme Fitness t-shirt. Each client gets personal training guide and workout journal. Tyme Fitness will help you live a healthy lifestyle and improve your quality of life. www.tymefitness.com 773-458-5084. Living out of town? No problem. Tyme Fitness can still work with you each month. Ask us how. Tyme Fitness. www.tymefitness.com.
Views made on the preceding program are not those of WVTC Radio, iNetworks Communications, or their financial supporters.
Winning victory through Christ. WVTC Allsip Chicago. An iNetworks communication station.